everybody, and welcome to another edition of Ridiculous Ruminations. I am the almost famous DM Dave.
I am the world famous Lemmy, aka Adam.
And we're off to a late start a little bit, but this is just...
we missed last session completely, so...
We did, but this has been just a weird day all the way around.
That it has.
But you got, what's that, mug?
I've got a tomato puree-based beverage.
With a pickle in it?
Mm-hmm.
So...
And a lime. And a distillation of juniper.
Yep. Distillation juniper is good in certain aspects, so...
It is.
Before we get started, I have something here in my hand.
It is a piece of paper.
It is a piece of paper, but on it, I may know somebody over at Wizards of the Coast that provided me with One D&D's alternate rejected titles.
Okay.
These are ones that reportedly, allegedly, that Wizards of the Coast kicked around to retitle Dungeons and Dragons. Well, we all know, of course, they went with, One D&D, but these are ones that, I can imagine, as good as these are, they kicked them around. Some of these, they might want to reconsider.
I'm terrified to know.
Starting from number 5, D&D 6th edition.
Stand
on the nose there on that one.
I mean, 5e, 6e, why not?
Number 4, D&D 5.5 edition.
Probably more accurate.
I mean, it could have, definitely.
Yeah.
I can see how those definitely were in the contentions. You thought this was going to be a bullshit list. It's not. It's actually real. Allegedly. Number 3, D&D, bad but better than 4th edition. Okay,
I mean, what's not?
You can see how this was still kind of,
Pretty solid.
Some
solid,
spitballing,
yeah.
and this stuff could have worked. Number 2, D&D, Pathfinder Who? I mean,
they almost lost their shit to Pathfinder.
Yeah, they almost did, but you can see where you want to downplay the competition a little bit. They're the upstart.
Pathfinder really, the only reason they didn't jump even more is because of limited stock. Because everybody went out to find that shit.
It also kind of pushed Wizards of the Coast into gear.
A little bit.
Same with Cobalt Press, but I can see where the number 1 alternate alleged title for the new D&D was D&D. Fuck it, just buy it.
I mean, we're gonna. So. It's accurate.
It's and there was an honorable mention. I don't know where this actually fell on the list. D&D. Same game, new stupid packaging.
I mean, let's be honest. Most people just buy the books for the artwork anymore. We already know the game.
Yeah, kind of. And what you don't, you can just kind of figure out.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Well, we talked about the Dungeon Master's Guide, which is nearly a useless book now.
It is a paperweight.
It is.
It is a book to put on your bookshelf to say that you have a book.
And that you have, the 3 core rule books. Monster Manual, the fact that you can find almost everything online and just print off what you need. Saves you from having to flip through a book to try to find, what you need.
It's a big monster manual, though,
It is, but there's more monsters that are not in the monster manual than there are in the monster manual. And then you got stuff like Cobalt Press and, other...
They release bestiaries all the time.
Mm-hmm, I got one. Use it a lot.
Yeah.
So, but, there you go. I was able to, secure that at great risk and personal expense.
Yeah.
Yes. So as long as we don't, use Steve's name over at. Oops, shit. Sorry. I'm sure there's more than one Steve. There's gotta be. But everybody at Steve might have just gotten fired. Everybody named Steve.
Oops.
But, so you remember where we were?
Yeah. We left off at a funky, haunted-looking mansion after having just murdered some fucking spirit things.
So finally, after getting all your shit together, getting it all in order, getting a full day's rest with your new wife, with Lemmy's and Sun Chaser's nuptials finished.
And we adopted Anna.
Yep.
Yeah. And we were sending her back to help with the mammoth farm
Secured
coming
the funding.
together. Yeah.
So you got all that. And
Retirement plans.
It's time to hit the road again.
I didn't really want to, but you feel those iron bars beneath your feet, and you just kind of have to go whichever way.
So, Mr.
The DM puts you.
You could have said no.
It's true. We could have. There's still a shit ton of things there that haven't been tied up.
There's a few things that are still, out there in the wind, but a lot of it you tied up most of the plot threads,
which is good.
That was dangling out there, because
hate to have a dangle.
Nobody likes a dangler.
Yeah.
But there's new plot threads that are dangling out there.
Yeah.
Alexandra's having visions.
That's
or
not
dreams.
Good. Anytime she has any kind of vision or like visitation or fucking possession, it's never good for us.
Especially when three of you keep disappearing. Alexandra, you, and Renkig.
Yep.
Keep disappearing.
It's really not good for me.
Visions of the floating island.
Yeah.
Invisible galloping horseman.
That's fucking great. Sounds like Lord Sothypoo is coming back. Fucking hate him.
Would I do that?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I would. But I guess only one way to find out.
Well, we're gonna try to survive.
So
that poor fat bastard, though, got taken screaming.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that part. So yes, Mr. Knob hired you guys to return his master.
Yeah.
With a trading company that's not too far away, outside of Palanthus.
And what, the horseman's niece or something was there too?
Yes. Well, the whole entire, staff of the manor all disappeared.
Yeah, that's not scary at all.
With Phoebe messaging.
We're locked out. Uh-oh. Be right back, Dick. Technical difficulty.
I thought I unlocked it. May have locked it. But, so, we have locked out part of our players, just because, no particular reason. But, so, the team then traveled eastwards in a coach that is essentially a giant limousine to free these disappeared people and investigate what is going on with the dreams, the visions, all kinds of great stuff that is happening. And we won't do... Oh, never mind. And here he comes back. So everything that I said in the last 2 minutes, everybody forget about. Don't post. Don't worry about it. My partner is
You act
back.
like I'm not going to watch this.
Yeah, you won't find out anything anyway. We didn't share anything. Anyway, so they started talking about the nightmares and what keeps them, awake at night, which immediately put you guys on, some suspicious
yeah,
alerts.
not weird at all. Not a weird conversation to have at all.
And as you travel, the fog, of course, gets thicker and thicker because you're traveling, throughout the night to try to get there early morning. And the closer you get, the more wild the carriage ride becomes.
Yeah, it definitely started to go into Mr. Toad's Wild Ride there at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. All in a hurry to get back to save his daughter.
Thank God I'm fucking rogue with great dexterity, because when that shit planted and it tumbled.
Yeah. Well, Middle of the night, everybody's sleeping, carriage bouncing down the road. Galveron, having a nice conversation with the carriage driver.
Mm-hmm.
When a lot of suspicion came about whether people were awake or asleep. And it turned out guys were awake.
Yeah.
Renkeg went to try to inspect a bunch of papers and realized he still could actually read them, so he wasn't sleeping because you can't read when you're asleep.
Yeah.
So at that point, then we started seeing visions and ethereal type.
Yeah, the kids playing soccer with the head was fun.
Oh, that was the second one. The first one was the animals getting married.
I didn't see that one.
And Sun Chaser saw it.
Yeah.
Which again led to the increased panic of the person controlling the horses. Always great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like paranoia.
Now the head was cool.
Yeah, I tried to actually shoot at the kids.
Did you shoot at the head?
No, I shot at one of the kids.
Oh.
We went by.
So
Clip clop, clip clop.
why would you shoot at a kid?
Because they were playing with a severed head.
Just kicking it back and forth. The head didn't seem to mind.
There is absolutely no place in the world that's okay or those kids are normal.
As a matter of fact, I think the head chastised you for interrupting their game.
I think it did. Which is weird.
Yeah.
But we were flying by, so I didn't really pay it any mind.
When we get to the point, after a few other visions and zombies and, all kinds of things like that, yeah.
It was very reminiscent of when I was in the Dark Forest.
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about. So.
The where we are. Never mind.
Okay.
So, yes, and then the wagon wheel breaking and the whole carriage doing an end-over flip while the horses took off.
Yeah, that was not the best moment.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, luckily it's like right in front of the gate to where we need to be. So, but yeah, people got flung.
Mm-hmm.
People got crushed.
Yep.
Lemmy was fine.
Yeah. A lot of other people were not.
Yeah. Dexterity-based characters, man. I'm saying, they're lifesavers.
I'll plow.
So, well, I mean, the knife to the driver's throat at the same time didn't help any.
Well, that was somebody else's call, and that was not. Yeah, that was not well appreciated by anybody in the party.
Wait a second. So a knife to the throat does not de-escalate tensions?
No, not really.
Not recommended? Would not do again?
Nope. And that's not really our style. If we're going to kill you, we're just going to kill you.
Well, you've put knives to people's throats before, but I'm thinking whether...
But then I used it.
Whether, driving a team of 6 horses is
that's not the best time.
The best. Nope.
No.
At full speed. But after wrecking the carriage and wrecking some people, these entities started coming out of the fog.
Yeah, real cool. They're like flying phantasms.
And this giant roar.
Yeah, that wasn't freaky at all.
Coming from somewhere in the fog.
Yeah.
In real life, fog amplifies sound. Or at least tricks your brain into thinking it's amplifying sound. Because it kind of comes from all over the place.
I mean, I haven't been in fog since I was in Massachusetts, so...
We had some here just a couple months ago that was... At least out by my area.
I don't think I was awake yet.
So, yeah, I was... But anyway. So, Mr. Knob got carried off.
He did?
Yeah.
We beat the other two's ass.
Yeah. It fucked you guys up a little bit too, if I remember.
Not me.
No, not you. It messed with Sun Chaser quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm so fucking tired of that because that's the only person who ever really hurts me is my wife. My game wife. My real wife would never hurt me.
Well,
maybe.
Except in game.
In game, yeah, she shocked the shit out of me all the time.
Yeah, that's why Lemmy became impotent. I think that's why he jumped in a vat of acid so he could get everything reconstructed. I mean, there is some logic to it.
Sure. Why not?
I mean, laying on hands is still laying on hands. Hey, it's magic.
It's true.
But that's where we kind of left off.
Yeah.
So
the house is like a dragon or some bullshit.
You did see some giant iridescent
wings yeah.
out of the fog.
And the roar and...
Yeah.
Everything's creepy, but we're not dragon panicked, so it's weird.
Well, all you've done is open the front door.
That's true. That is true.
So, any
thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna all die.
You say that every single
You
time.
actually do say
Because
that
if I
every-
don't say it now, we're actually gonna die.
At this point?
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Kind of like the opposite, where you call a fat man tiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jumbo shrimp.
Yeah? Well, it's going to be
World's
interesting.
largest midget. That's like a thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Who is the world's largest midget?
I actually don't know, but I should Google that.
Why don't you guys Google it and let us know who is...
I don't know, but the comedian, the small comedian, he's fucking hilarious, and I hope he comes to Phoenix because I really want to see him. What's his name? Brad. Oh my god, I can't remember his last name, but he is absolutely hilarious.
A dwarf comedian?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And he talks about how he fucked with John Stamos once because John Stamos has the fear of small people.
Why have I never heard of this individual?
Oh, you have to Google it. It is the best. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whoever you are, I look forward to looking it up. And if you guys want to help out, throw his name in the comment section down below. It will help my Google search quite a bit.
Adam Reeder, by the way.
Who?
Adam Reeder.
Thanks for ruining that.
Who's Adam Rayner?
That's the world's
Largest small person.
Small person.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining that.
So doesn't that just make you normal size?
No. I'll there's a...
So if you want
Okay.
to put on how Alexandrich has ruined any kind of comment hopes that we might have possibly had for future sponsors
All I heard was
as well,
Google it. I'm like, okay.
please leave that comment down below. So with that, since we are running a little bit late and I still gotta grab a few things to make us ready for tonight, we're gonna go ahead and cut this short. I know it is a little bit short. It is weird weather here in Phoenix, Arizona.
It's just a weird day.
It has just been
It's been a weird day.
fuckhole of a day.
Yeah.
So with that though, please, this is going to be on YouTube as well.
Smash
That thing, subscribe. It helps out the algorithms like everybody else.
Just comment. Tell us if you like us. If you don't like us, you hate us.
Yeah, tell us that too.
Whatever. Just tell us something.
We can be fuckers.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Fuck Zuckerberg.
Fuck Zuckerberg. Been a while since. Hey! Then we got Phoebe.
Phoebe!
No. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Roll for initiative.
Take care.